Hi, I'm Sharon Grice, and I am your instructor for Fundamentals of Oral Communication for this semester. And I wanted to just take a few minutes and introduce myself so you have a better idea of who I am and kind of decide if you want to spend the next 16 weeks listening to me. So a little bit about myself. I am from Mount Vernon. I grew up on a farm south of Mount Vernon. I graduated from Central College with a major in communication and minors in psychology and English. I've spent the bulk of my career in higher education. So I spent about 5 years at Mount Mercy College in Cedar Rapids, and the rest of my career has been at Cornell College in Mount Vernon. I am currently the Director of Admission Operations, and so I oversee our communication flow. I oversee our operations staff, which means I supervise about 5 people, and then I also work with transfer students. So there's a lot in my daily career that I can bring into this class for examples and things like that. I then went back about 15 years ago and got my master's in communication education through the University of Northern Iowa. I have been teaching this class as an adjunct with Kirkwood for about 15 years now, and I really enjoy the class. You may ask why. Well, first of all, I just think communication is so vital to everything we do. It's happening constantly. And sometimes students will say to me, you know, Sharon, a lot of what we talk about is just common sense. It's really simple. Well, I would argue that if communication is so simple, if it's just common sense, then why do we have so many communication issues in our world? We're at war. 50% of marriages end in divorce. Every night you sit down and listen to the news, and there are all kinds of communication issues in our world and in our daily lives. And so if communication is so simple, and if it's common sense, why do we have so many problems? And the reason for that is because it is complicated. It's different every day. There are challenges around every corner, and that's what I love about this discipline, is because it is complicated and it's fascinating, and I do get a little bit excited about it, so hang on for some really good discussions. I am married. I have 2 kids. My son is 19, my daughter is 17. They're both adopted from the Philippines, and I share that because this book will talk about cultural communication quite a bit, and I think it's important to bring in some examples again of from my own life and my own experiences with having a multiracial family. So I am super excited about this semester, and I hope you are too. I look forward to getting to know you more as we go through the semester. So thank you, and we'll talk soon.